Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to be learning a little bit more about verbs. So verbs are actions. They are things you do and you can see them. So now that we have a little bit more of an idea of what verbs are, I know we went over this a little bit last week, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth this week today, and we're going to actually act them out. So I want you guys to take all of your chairs and put them in the corner of the room. We're actually going to meet in the middle here, and we're going to be doing a little activity that's going to require some space. So I'm going to wait for you guys to go put your chairs away, and then we're going to meet back here, and I'm going to let you know what we're going to do. All right, awesome, everyone. Now that we have the chairs out of the way, we are actually going to be making sure to stand in place, and when a verb comes up on the screen, we're going to act that verb out. This is going to help us to identify what are verbs and what are not verbs, and since verbs are things you can do and you can see people doing, they're actions, and we're going to be able to act them out now. So the first verb that I have for us to do is run. So I want everyone to be running in place and showing me how you would run. That's awesome, guys. I'm seeing a lot of good running. The next verb is jump. So making sure to jump in place. Let's see how high you guys can jump. And like I said, these are action words. So these are verbs. So these words, are verbs. You can do them and you can see people doing them. The next one we have is walk. And this is something you guys do every day, and it's a verb. You can walk in place. You guys walk to recess, you walk in the hallways. These are all verbs. They're stuff you can do and you can see people doing. The next one I have for you guys to act out for me is swim. So you guys are going to have to get a little creative with this one. So show me how you guys would swim in place. All right, awesome, guys. So a lot of swimming. The next one is my favorite one out of all the verbs I have for you guys today, which is dancing. So I want to see your guys' best dance moves in showing me the dancing aspect. That's awesome, guys. Dancing is a verb because you guys can see people doing it. It's an action, and verbs are what you do. They are the actions that you make. How about this one? I also love eating. So this one is eating, a verb. Let's see if you guys can show me how you would eat. Act out eating. Awesome work, guys. This next one you guys aren't going to be doing a lot of movement for, but why do you think sleep would be a verb? That's right, it's still something you do. You still go to sleep. You are still sleeping. It's a verb because it's something you guys take part in. It's something you do. Okay, the next verb I have for everyone is kick. I'd like to show you guys to show me how you would kick. Standing in place and making sure not to hit anyone around you. Please show me how you would kick. And think about someone give me some examples of what you would be doing if you were to be kicking. You see on this picture that this man is kicking the soccer ball. What are some other sports that involve kicking? That's right, kickball involves kicking. Very good. And why is kicking a verb? That's right, it's something you do. It's something you can see people doing. That's very good. All right, so this next activity, I want you guys to all quickly find your chairs and bring them back to the circle. I want everyone lined up in their correct spots and ready for this next part of the lesson. So I'm going to wait for you guys a minute for you guys to go collect those chairs, and then we'll begin. All right, very good, guys. This next part of the lesson, I want you guys to just be really thinking about when I read these sentences, what word in it would be the verb. So just thinking back about all those actions we just did and all of the things that we did and understanding what makes a verb. And I want you guys to apply it to these sentences and really try and think about what word that I'm saying in this would be the action, would be the verb of the sentence. So let's take a look at this one. This first sentence is, I like to run in the morning. So really think about what verb or what word would be the verb in this sentence. Run would be the verb in this sentence. I like to run in the morning. Running is what we're doing in this sentence. This next one is, I jump on the bed. Think back to some of those actions I just had you do and thinking about what one of these words would be the verb. The jump is the verb. This next one is, I like to walk outside. So again, thinking back to what we just did, which one of these did we do? What's an action of this sentence? Walking or walk is the action of this sentence. What about this one? I like to swim in the pool. Remember, to identify a verb, we should be asking ourselves, which one of these words will you be able to act out or something, see someone do? In this case, it would be swim. Swim is the verb in this sentence. So now that you guys have plenty of examples of verbs and what they are, I would like everyone to give me a thumbs up when they hear me say the verb in a sentence. I will read the sentence twice. The second time you hear it, I want you guys to give me a thumbs up when you hear the verb. I just want to make sure that everyone has taken all of the information I've given you and is able to apply it themselves. It's just a way for me to see who knows what. All right, everyone. I want you guys to all give me a thumbs up, like I said, the second time I read the sentence on when you hear the verb. So the first sentence is, my favorite thing to do is dance. Think about which one of these words is an action or which one of these words is the action verb. I'm going to read it one more time, but this time I want you guys to give me a thumbs up when you hear the verb. My favorite thing to do is dance. Awesome, guys. I saw everyone's hand or thumbs go up at the word dance, and that's correct. The correct verb in this sentence is dance. This next sentence is, I like to eat food. So again, be thinking about which one of these words is a verb. I'm going to read it this time. I want you guys to all put your thumbs up like you did last time on the word you think is a verb. I like to eat food. That's awesome, guys. I saw most of you guys' hands go up on the word eat. That's very good. That is correct. That is the verb. This next sentence is, I sleep at night. So I want everyone to put their thumbs up when you hear the verb the second time I read it, and just be thinking about, again, what the action is in this sentence. I sleep at night. I saw everyone's hand go up for sleep. That's very good. This next sentence is, I kick the ball. Thinking about what word in this sentence is the verb. I kick the ball. Awesome, guys. I saw everyone's hand go up at the word kick. That's very, very good. That's very good work, everyone. So now that I feel all of you have a better idea of what a verb is, I'm going to have you all come up and grab a verb worksheet and work on this study buddy. Once you are done, I would like you to turn it in to me. If you guys don't finish, that's totally fine. We're going to be working a little bit more on verbs tomorrow, so I'm just going to have a better idea of where everyone's at. So come up and grab your verb worksheet and get started with your study buddy.